have a big objective and big achievement to accomplish.
Our guys are ready, and I think we prepared them well.
We train like we fight.
The red flag and the green flag is the most realistic exercise you could be ever in.
It's going to be challenging.
The purpose of the red flag exercise is to train joint and international coalition forces for a full spectrum of operations.
Green flag is the Air Force's premier close air support exercise. The tactics, techniques, and the procedures is the cornerstone for effectively employing close air support.
The Royal Saudi Air Force have an opportunity to learn the same thing as the U.S. pilots, just to learn how to integrate better with the allies, as well as just learn how to be a better pilot, better maintainers, better intel support, the whole gamut of the participants. This is as real as it gets, unless you're actually fighting a war.
The spin-up exercise that we did here in King Abdulaziz Air Force Base in Dhahran is just to give us the feeling of what's going to happen and how much the pressure that we can observe and handle, and just give us a small feeling of what's going to happen over there.
The preparation exercise, we try to make it as realistic and pragmatic as possible. We hosted the AWACS here and our friends from other bases to take part. King Abdulaziz Air Base is one of the biggest air bases in Kingdom. Normally we take part in every single exercise.
Always for red flag, the preparation takes long and most likely 10 months prior to start to red flag. Plus the red flag, we have a green flag. We have to prepare well for both exercise. A new mission in green flag, we have to add it in our spin-up.
We are in 92nd Squadron. We are doing red flag, green flag spin-up exercise. We are simulating Nellis Air Force Base area to practice it here to be ready for the exercise.
In preparation for the red flag, have tried to mimic the schedule for the red flag and the type of missions and the mission planning and all types of sorties.
Since we do have experience of previous red flags, we always like to mix them with a young pilot coming, or a young Guzus coming. The number one thing we have to build it up as commanders or leaders is to share this experience among our youngest. So we'll not stop in one experience or one level.
For a young pilot like myself, it's like a dream come true to participate in the biggest air-to-air combat event training in the world. Yeah, I'm proud and I'm very excited to participate in the red flag.
The maintenance, it is very important. We are preparing everything to be ready 100% for this exercise. From the aircraft to the people, we are ready to go and do the job as a professional.
Bottom line, my work to keep aircraft in the sky.
We simulate all that we expect in red flag as intelligent, tactical intelligent aspects, which will be a good chance for us to raise our standards.
Our crews they're very dedicated, they're very professional in doing things, and a lot of them, they took part in the previous exercises. Even the Nellis area, we had to draw the same missions here on base, the training areas, just for the guys to feel comfortable, what they are going to see once they get deployed there.
The flying schedule to get ready for the flag. We fly daily 10 missions at the daytime and 10 missions at the night time.
Flight, clear takeoff runway 34 right, altimeter 2950.
After the target been submission, especially for the air defense, then we can do the really cast mission and dynamic targeting. And that's why the green flag is very important.
We are here to do a joint exercise between the land forces and the air force. The special forces go deep inside the enemy positions. They can see and they can locate important positions. They know how to communicate with the pilots. When we destroy it, it's going to be a big success.
When we have any survival object in the hostile environment behind enemy lines, it's a combat search and rescue to pick up the survival. This aircraft is full equipped with armament and the air crew. We receive the calls, we push the time, they go to the survival point and launch the survival from the hostile environment and take him back to the home.
The visit for the RSAF commander is really, this is the first visit on base, and luckily it was red flag reason that his visit, finishing the preparation of the red flag, green flag exercise preparation to go to the state. He directed us to share this experience among our RSAF, the whole RSAF.
He's a F-15 guy, and he knows what the air crew needs, and he's came today and to see our preparation, and he's come here to encourage us, and he expects from his air crew to do well.
We've taken 8 aircraft with our full maintenance to be self-sustained wherever we go. And this is one of the largest and longest deployment that the RSAF is going to be doing in the long time.
Getting ready mentally and operationally to go to the red flag. Pilot and Ozu will be the best team.
We are ready and our people is ready.
I think they will do a good job.
The air crew, they have to be patient for this long flight, almost 10,000 miles, and we are crossing the oceans. It's a big challenge. From Dhahran to Marwan and take the rest for today in Maroon in Spain. After that, they crossed the ocean for almost 9 hours from Maroon to Seymour Johnson. As a preparation for this mission, we prepare for the tanker. After Seymour Johnson, 2 days, then we'll be continuing to Nellis.
I wish that we learn out of this exercise. I wish good luck for us, and we go back home with good lesson learned.
For the Royal Saudi Air Force, they will learn the latest techniques and procedures, learn how their coalition partners employ the same airplanes and different airplanes, things that we do differently due to the lessons learned through combat operations and previous exercises. So they will learn how their capabilities match up or where the differences are, and we learn to fight together better in future.
The relationships which are developed through an exercise like this are invaluable. It's a wonderful opportunity for allies to get together and building relationships and being able to relate one with another in how we fly, fight, and win.
There is a lot of exercises between us and between our friends in the state. And those kind of participation is not only for flying, it's to develop good relation and to be exposed in a different environment, exposed in a different culture. And I think this is a big plus for us.
Being able to trust and know your friends is crucial before you get to the first day of combat operations.
The red flag is like the most difficult thing you'll ever face in flying. Even flying in combat, you will not face like this all stuff, all airplanes and stamps and everything.
You need to really to expect that there is a lot of changing will happen here. You need to be flexible, be ready for any changes.
Basically get out to the airspace, take a look around, and then get back home safely.
All of our aircrew are really prepared, all of them are high and ready for all kind of missions.
When it's time to cross the line, if you will, everybody basically has their game face on, and we set it up to where it's as realistic as it possibly can be.
And we're going to fly right next to Bald.
We are trying to start from like step 1 all the way to step 5 or 10. So you start from an easy mission, then it's going hard until it's almost impossible, and from there you can judge how good you are.
We participate with the F-15 Strike Eagle, which is the best platform in Saudi Arabia. We can do any roles. We have a lot of capability. We'll share it with others. We'll show them how the fighter air crew in the F-15 is running the business in Saudi Arabia.
The scenario starts off the way we would expect a war to start off, needing to gain and maintain air superiority, and then extend the fight deeper and deeper into enemy territory until we meet our objectives. It's a completely integrated fight, as we would expect to have in any battle that we would go into. More advanced F-16s, as well as some of the new aircraft. For instance, the EA-18G Growler, one of the first times we've seen it in our exercises is this time around.
The aggressors participate in Red Flag to present threat replication.
the air being the one that the Saudis will have the most opportunity to participate against. We also have a threat air-to-ground simulation. And then over the 2 weeks, over the 10 sorties, they'll develop a greater understanding of flying in a dense environment as the threat is stepped up to a denser environment.
The scenario of the red flag is going gradually up. For us, we start strongly, and for the mission planning for the aircrew, they are doing a great job with mission execution.
We got short of period of time for flying and also doing maintenance. So we're working around the clock like you are doing in war.
Without the maintainers, we don't have jets to fly. So the maintainers are just as big a part of this exercise in any conflict.
We have the chance to fly with large parts, big number of aircraft, different scenario every day. We learn new tactics and new ways to employ our weapons and to fly our aircraft in the best way we can.
The Royal Saudi Air Force will get a lot out of this exercise. Green flag is different from red flag in the sense that there aren't so much enemy aircraft opposing our green flag participants. What they're working with is what we call detailed integration with Army forces. Being able to actually communicate with the Army on the ground and then how they can best support them while they're attacking enemy targets or providing surveillance of enemy targets.
The communications in the air, it's about coordinations. As you communicate with someone on the ground, he needs your help. That time, you need your experience to get the job done as soon as possible.
Here at Green Flag, we do expose you to that combat environment for 2 weeks of intense fighting. And the reason we focus on close air support is because you're dropping weapons in close proximity to your friendly forces. So having that tactical patience to effectively and efficiently get your AO update, give your fighter check-in, tell them what weapons you have, what your abort code's going to be, and then to get your 9-line, have the proper target nomination so that when you actually do employ your weapons, it's done properly the first time.
We are here to complete the green flag exercise. We already run around 2 weeks. We do a lot of CAS missions, day and night, for different kind of CAS, pre-planned and immediate, different environments to support land force to attack some targets. And we get Royal Saudi Air Force aircraft and US Air Force aircraft to run this mission. This night we are running night mission attack to attack some targets here. Green flag exercise is a very good chance for our JTAC to share experience with US JTAC.
The Green Flag went really well. We did a very good job also from delivering missions and also from experience that we got from the Royal Saudi Air Force.
we are on the end of green flag. Really, this red flag is the best red flag we did, and now we start redeployment to Saudi Arabia.
We did learn a lot, and we had a great experience that we will take it back to Saudi Arabia.
Everybody was looking at us, and after they fly with the Royal Saudi Air Force, I mean, they know how good we are.
Red flag, green flag, really great experience. Always there's something new, always there's something to learn from.
I hope it will continue those exercises because I always say the air crew, they always have to fly.